Good morning. We're going to go over the homework first and then go on to a new lesson. Right now, I want you to look at this. Identify each figure as parallel or perpendicular. Before I even go into it, remember, parallel means it's two lines that will never touch. Look at the little L's here. They go on forever, they will never touch. Perpendicular are two lines that cross, make an X. And the X that it makes, the intersection, is a right angle. So let's look over here. Are they crossing? Yes. So they are intersecting lines, and it is perpendicular because it has a little box. So this one, I'm going to just write for perpendicular. Okay. If I look at number 2, they still cross each other, intersecting, and it has a right angle. So we still know it's perpendicular. This one, it has two lines that do not touch, and it keeps going on forever. Okay? Automatically we know it's not intersecting, it's not perpendicular, because it has the two lines showing that it will go on forever without touching. So these are parallel. Number 4 and 5. Use the figure to the right to answer each question. Name the point of intersection. So I'm looking for a point, one of these dots of intersection. So where does it cross? S. So I would just write S. Now it says name two lines that intersect. So I'm looking for two lines, and if I see it right here and right here. Okay. So if I look at the yellow, what is this line? So I'm going to take the two endpoints, and it's Q and U. And because it's a line, I'm going to put the line over it with the two arrows. The green one, TR. So we'll put TR. Okay. Again, it's a line, so I'm putting the two arrows on top, signifying it goes on forever. Now, technically, you could do QS as well. Just like what we had on the questions before. I can take the 2 points and say that Q is going on forever. And if I keep going the S direction, that goes on forever. So I put those two arrows. And I could do the same thing with SR or ST or SU. Okay? But these are the two main lines that intersect. Draw and label each of the following. LM intersects NO at point P. Remember, intersects means crossing. So I'm just going to have two lines cross each other. Now, let's make this LM right here. So what am I going to write? Put L right here. Remember, I'm drawing these lines because it says they're lines. It goes on forever. It's not a line segment. So this point is L, and this point is M. So I'm looking at this as a reference. Okay, these two lines cross each other, and it has its points. So LM, N, O, and the middle, the intersection where it meets, it's point P. Let's go to the next one. Y is the point at which XZ intersects WV. So I know this is the point at which it intersects, the point of intersection. These two lines cross. So again, I can create something like this. I'm going to do something a little stranger, like this. Looks a little different from what we know, but still two lines crossing. Because they're lines, they go on forever. So I'm drawing these lines. Y is the point of intersection. So I'm going to put Y here. That's where they meet. XZ. Now it doesn't have to be this one, it could be over here. So I could put an X over here, and a Z over here. I could put a W here, and a V over here. So I have WV intersecting XZ at point Y. Doesn't say it's perpendicular or anything like that, so I can leave this blank area. I don't have to put a little box to signify a right angle. But number 8, it's perpendicular, so I do have to do that. Remember, perpendicular looks like a straight line, crossing each other. Makes a perfect T. Because they're lines. If you see up here, they're lines that go on forever. So I'll put H here, I here, a J here, K here. It doesn't tell me what the middle is, the point of intersection. It just tells me that HI is perpendicular to JK. Now this looks good, but I'm not done yet. Remember, it's perpendicular, so I have to make sure everyone knows. So I have to put the little square here to show that it's a right angle. Okay. Number 9. RS is parallel to TU. So I'm just do RS first. Maybe I'll do this before anything. I'm going to put an RS right here. Now, because it's parallel, it does not intersect like this. Remember, parallel means it goes on forever. So if I kept drawing this, keep going on, never intersect. Over here, over here. Now I have RS, so I'm going to have to make it parallel to TU. So I'm going to draw my line TU. Now they both look parallel, and if you've done the IXL, it won't show you these arrows. Sometimes you have to zoom it. But if you can, put the arrows showing that they're going in the same direction forever and they will never touch. So again, this is the homework. We just reviewed it. If you have any questions, please leave a comment.